Hello, hello. How's everyone doing today? I don't think I forgot anything besides actually putting in the game itself. But even then, I'm just doing that as it's loading up. Okay, that's the... Where's the audio? There it is. Come here. There we go. Hello, hello, everyone. I got YouTube working again. I'm gonna double check. Kick is working. Perfect. X is working. YouTube. Yep. And Twitch. Alright, sweet. Everything's actually working today. I like it. Slowly getting this whole thing figured out, I think. Pretty happy with that. So, my plans today, satisfactory. I haven't played all week and I kinda don't want to leave Zero alone. Because I went back to a variety streaming kind of thing at the moment in time. But, satisfactory, where have I been? What am I doing? Working on the steel. And then I need to redo tube transports and then to start the radar power grid thingamabob. I got a decent area already done in that regard. Something tells me that's a big gaping hole that you can't go into. One of these times I'm going to figure out what happens if you fall off the edge. Because, yeah, I haven't done that before. Alright, so the steel. I need to work on that steel section, redo some of that mess, because I can put some pretty nice improvements on it. Or at least I think I could. So let's do that real quick. I'm hitting all the wrong buttons. Here we go. So for steel readjustment, I will have to get rid of all this. Start from scratch, do that whole thing. But I will build it to this standard here. But I don't have zoop on. No. I'll build it to here, basically. Or like right there. And then I'll lay the platform down and all that fun stuff. Where's my menu for this? Where's that at? I don't know where that's at. Alright. Anyways, let's clear out this whole thing. Let's get this whole production mess cleaned up. I am gonna fill up my inventory like no other. I am realizing. Oh, I forget how motion sick I can get with this. Boink. Alright, how full is my inventory? Yep, I'm placing down crates. Okay. I'm not surprised. So we can clear this whole thing out. We could clear all that out. Okay, those are cleared out. And then I'll keep the tube platform just there for now. But all of this can go. I probably need some power over there, so we'll get that. Wait. Yeah, I need power there, so we're good. Then we'll get rid of some of this, and then pull. What? Holy. Dang, alright. Steel beam's already maxed out in that inventory. Oh boy. Gonna be honest, I could dump that out. I don't really need those. Okay. We'll put a sink down. Awesome sink. Okay. The awesome sink is placed. Let's see, I need a storage container. I want more storage containers. Industrial storage container. So then I could just do a two-split kind of thing, you know? Sink here and sink there kind of thing. I'm gonna destroy that. Because why not? And then Let's see, the coal power plant still needs some power. I can do that very easily. And then we can just flip this over, do something like that. I doubt I'm actually gonna need this much, but might as well do this much. And then we could do here. There's that. And then steel. And nitrogen and silica and put that in there. We'll do that as well. Because I think it's going to overflow anyways. Steel ingots can go. What else? I'm gonna bring that down here. Good. Gonna bring that down here. Put that away. I think that's it. So that'll jump in a little bit, or at least kind of jump. Maybe not too much of a jump. Actually, I spilled water. Whoops. Okay, we'll ignore that. We'll just ignore that. It's fine. It's fine. It's completely fine. No water spilling whatsoever. Yo, that's almost like perfectly in line. Alright. So, we got iron there, we got iron here. Kind of have to wait for that storage crate to empty out before I can really do much. Let's take these, take those. What's this? Okay, we can take those. Go over here, let's take some of that over. This is where my inventory. Alright, so I'm glad I put down this thing. Alright, we can put that in there. Let's put that in there. What else? There's still gonna be a lot in this. And then for extra safekeeping, we'll do that. And then take those and take that. Perfect. So as far as I can tell, I am good to go now. We'll just do that. I'll keep a couple. Something like that, actually. Okay, I think we're good now. Maybe. I'm not sure. But, oh well. Yeah, we jacked up a little bit. How much? 900,000? It's not bad. Nice. Yeah, not bad at all. Alright, so this still has power. To be determined in a moment. Because I can redo a lot of this. Because now I have a power source right here. That I could just, yoink. Do something like this. And also I realized I don't want a platform here because this is a level for mining facilities. So, yeah. That's the level for mining facilities. So we'll just drop power all together here. Oh wait, I needed power. I forgot. I already forgot. Kinda need that. Ah, shoot. There you go. So, I need a mining facility down just for a general idea of what I need. And then I can make adjustments as I see fit. Oh, boy. It's a lot. Okay, yeah, oh shoot, wrong button. There we go. And there, and there. I think that's it. Alright. Works for me. And then, yep, that'll do its thing there. I got concrete if I need that for whatever reason. It's got no power on an impure iron ore. Okay. And then that gives me the height for the mining facilities. So that's basically just... Ooh. Okay. If I were to look straight this way. Okay, we'll say about right there. And then to test it out even further. Yeah, I said it's good enough. So there's that. I can get rid of these walls, because I don't really need it like that. I can get rid of this. Grab this guy. Right. Hide it here. And then we can bring this down to over here. Destroy that. And then from here, just plug that in. So I still get all those things being pumped out. And speaking of... Might as well, for pigs and giggles. Empty out that whole thing, and then this could probably get emptied out. Just empty it out as fast as possible. That coal plant does not have any power, so all this is just going to get dumped. And then I'll just cut this line, cut that. These are for now. I'll just cut these for now. So now it's just going to produce that, empty out, and then hopefully not worry about it. But that's already done, thank goodness. Alright. Yeah, forgot. Sweet, now that's all dumping. We can put that in there, put that in there, put that in there. And then coal's already empty, so we're good. And then that'll slowly empty itself. I'll worry about that in a moment. I can scoot the coal a little bit back. Oh yeah, right there would be about right. And then wait for that to empty. But actually, I don't need to wait for it. Okay, we got the specified height for that. So that's no longer a worry. And now it's the next question. How... Okay, I have an idea. So we take a wall. Right. We bring it up to there, probably. And then we have a mining facility there. And then we have another mining facility right there. So we could take this mining facility here, destroy that platform, and then wait for this to empty because I kind of need this spot. I did not think that one fully through, but it's fine. Oh, I raised itself to meet the platform. So I'll keep it as that then. That works in my favor. Alright, this is done. I'm just going to destroy this now. We'll say to about there. And then we can get rid of these. Alright, and now we can get another mining facility. Let's see if this works out this way. Nope. Okay, it's worth a shot. And then is that in line? Yeah, that's as much in line as it can be. Alright, so now we can destroy this wall. About like so. And then now we got multiple pieces there. Should I start the shoot. change the height because I changed the platform. Oops. Sorry, this probably works out better in my favor anyways. I could be wrong. I might fix that later. Might. Might drive someone crazy. Alright. You know, I'm gonna fix that now. Okay, I got no power for now. I need to grab that. Bring this down. And then we'll say about here. Disperse the power. And then we can hit about here. And we could do that. And then do something like that. And then same thing here. Come here. Come here. Good. Thank you. Something like that. And then we'll destroy that. And then we'll destroy this. And that I could actually upgrade. Yeah. I'm glad. We can upgrade that for whatever reason we need. And as far as I can tell, that's basically all we really need. I need to destroy this, though. And then... Oh, wrong button. Take this. Yeah. Get taken. Hooked. Hooketh. Okay. So that does leave me with another problem. I don't really leave room for me to have twos. Unless I raise it up, but then now I have to adjust the rest of it, because I would prefer to have that match as much as possible. So I guess because constructor. Oh boy. You know, honestly, I could live with how I have it already. We'll just build it out this way. And then let's get some explosives placed down just to get the stuff out of here. Sorry, Herbert. Don't fall off. Good, he didn't fall off. I was waiting for Herbert to fall off. Don't fall off, Herbert, no! Good job, Herbert. Herbert, what are you doing? Herbert! Chill up, bud. Dude, you're fine. You're fine, it's harmless explosives. It's fine. You're fine, Herbert. Herbert, where are you going? You're going into the explosions. I said, okay. Is it because it's harmless? It's harmless, that's why. Yeah. That's why you're running towards it. You're like, oh my gosh, I could play with it then? I don't know if I hit him. Hope I didn't. Pretty sure I didn't. Oh, this should be cleared out. It's basically... Wait, so is that Caterium or is that iron? Hang on, let me get some... Hey, speaking of which, let's, we'll keep it there for now. Okay, and then let's grab this. Just so I can traverse the terrain a little bit better. Okay, this is more iron sources, so I guess I'm not as screwed over. Yeah, those are the iron sources. Where's the Caterium spot? Oh, it's over there. Oh. Normal iron. Normal iron. Impure iron, impure iron. So I hit the 2 impure spots. Huh. So I hear that annoying boar, dude. It's explosive rocks. Alright, so I could improve iron production a little bit here. Or just not waste as much energy with the same amount of iron it could produce potentially. Oh, you're right there. I didn't know that. Well, say hello to my non-existent ammo. That works. I'm not going to judge, or not going to complain. Lots of judgment, no complaint. No complaint. That's right. Ah, shoot. I should have kept that platform out. Oh! Okay, we'll say... Oh, it's a little too far. Say right there. We could do right there. Yeah. I think this works. And then... Yeah, honestly, this actually works out way better than I would have imagined. Or at least I think. So let's destroy that. Let's get a mining facility kind of a little bit straighter. That don't look that straight, Mr. Krabs. That's fine. And then we can use that iron for other stuff if we need more iron somehow, some way. But now could do something like that. Put 2 mining facilities here. Something like that. And like that. And then... Alright, so we'll have a slight issue. But even then, I could just build out that way and not worry about it. That's probably what's going to happen. Just build out this way and not worry about it. Yeah, that's what it's going to have to be, is build out this way. But the super good news is... Oh, I have to move the coal. Maybe not that much. I don't have to do it that bad. I don't think I have to do it that bad. So this mining facility, this is normal, so I could do 120 per minute? Yeah, I can. Alright. Sweet. And that's also normal, so that's 120 per minute as well. So, what I could get away with, if I stop yachting. So, yeah, that's 120 per minute. So that means I could do 4 smelters per without speed upgrades. And then that will be what's happening here. I'm going to use that with the foundry, I believe, and that will give me maybe a little bit more steel. I process the iron and then it just adds on to with coal to make the steel instead of straight iron, straight coal. I think I get a little bit more steel out of it. I could be wrong. I won't be surprised. But put 2 in, I get 3 out. 2 of each in, get 3 out. Or I just make a ton of it. And then, oh I know, that's petroleum coke, never mind. Wherefore that's the best one. I make a lot more with this, but I need a lot more to do it. Right? I need 40 per minute to get 60 out. But I need 75 per minute to get 100 out. Actually, is that a better ratio? 2, 2, 3, 15, 15, 20. That's the 1 to 1 to 1 ratio. That's a 2 to 2 to 3 ratio. That's a 15, 15 to 20 ratio. Divide that by 5, 3, 3, 4. I mean, I can't make petroleum coke, so, or I could, but I would prefer not to transfer that over to here, so this is the best option that I have without adding another drone. I don't want to add another drone as much as possible. Alright, we'll add a line for that hole, and I'm just going to add some power so I don't fall into the void. Because that would not be enjoyable for me. It might be a little amusing, but it'll also be a little bit sad. You know? There we go. Alright, then coal will make its way over, and actually I might as well just make its way over. And then we'll leave it at there. And then I could just have this weave out if I need to. From here... Yeah, I could do a manifold kind of thing for this. So we could do production. We can grab a smelter. Yes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, perfect. And that leaves room for coal. So I like that. And then I could move that power over to here. Now I'm thinking about it. Kind of lose my light for a moment. Quick moment, but for a moment. There's that. So that's 8 here. 2 can go to those 2. That coal is already powered. Frick. Oh, no, I didn't plug it in. We're good. We're good. I mean, it's not that bad if I do power it up, but, you know, just... It's not that bad. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I did. Right. Good, 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 good. And then I could flip this over to do something like that. And then... here's something like that. And then this is 120, so I think that's actually just a grade 2, right? Yeah, that's just a grade 2. That works out in my favor. And then I don't need that fast when it comes to the rest of this. There we go. And then I could power those up and probably could there. Well, let's get some iron ready to go. And my iron is ready to go. So there's that. And I realized I need a little spot for the copper. So we'll get a little spot ready for the copper. Alright, copper. You can do 120 per minute, which is awesome. So let's just expand you out a little bit. I don't need that much space, I don't think, for 4 smelters, but might as well keep it out for kicks and giggles. Excuse my yawns. So now the next question, can I actually, like... So how to let me... Yeah, I'm not gonna worry about it. Alright, let's do that. Alright. I can't blow that up, can I? Nope. Come on. There we go. And then for kicks and giggles, I'm just gonna throw that away. Throw that. Throw that. What's that? Steel. I guess I'll keep it. I'll keep the steel beam. I'm not keeping the iron ore though, or the copper ore. Alright, and then from here, you can hit that, flip that over. I can live with that. Do that, and do this. And then this is also at 120, so I plug it in like so, or at least I think, and then reset to a 1 on the conveyor belt, and boom. And then we can go here, do this whole mess again. And I think that's for the reinforced plates, so I'd have to make a bunch of screws. I think that's why I did the copper for the reinforced plates. I think. I could be wrong, I don't remember why I had copper in the line. So, yeah. But yeah, there's that. Here's the coal. I could just have the coal end up here. We'll do a straight. Something like that. Make it look somewhat okay. I could make this look better. So let's make it look better. And that one I can't really do, so I'm fine with that. And then that looks a little bit more acceptable, I think. I could be wrong. So now we get 30 iron per smelter. We got 8 of those, 240 per minute. Coal, I don't remember the speeds for that thing. So I should probably check. Let's get some power up in here just so I don't accidentally fall to my death. $300 per minute. Alright. So I definitely got enough coal to do what I need, no matter what. Yeah, I'm going to keep it to grid 4. I'm fine with that. So that'll be starting its little mess there. So, okay, what are the requirements for that one item that I need? Steel beams. Steel beams, steel beams, steel beams. That's what it is. We're not steel beams, it's the frame. Versatile framework. So I need steel beams and modular frames, and then I need those to make the magnetic field generator. And I need electromagnetic control rods, which will be a different issue for a different time. Maybe later on today, different time. Maybe. It's not that bad. So, magnetic field generator, that's what I should probably do. So let's see, blank, blank, blank. Automate. Magnetic field generator. There we go. And there's that. So that would entail I need to make this, which is not hard to do. I prefer not to do it, but it's not hard to do. Oh, cool. Oh, geez. Uranium fuel units. I know at some point I'll have to do this. Like, have to at some point for better fuel, I think. Maybe. Could be wrong. Alright. So, I should have... Crap. So, it's just modular frames and steel beams. So, it's not that bad. I don't think. But I want to make a lot of them. Just because it's like, you know, cool of an idea to do that, maybe. And if I get extras, cool, it just gets dumped out, it's fine. So I'm not too worried about it, I don't think. So, should I automate the modular frames? I should make that side automation of modular frames, and then this side will be steel beams. Or it's just whatever's extra, that's what we'll make steel beams of. Actually, no. Okay, hang on. I will actually cheat this one a little bit. There is a website that somebody showed me. I don't remember who. It's not Zero. Zero didn't show me it. It was someone else that used to watch me play this. But I believe you guys should be able to see this. I'm going to test it out. Yeah, okay, you guys can see it. Perfect. He was also German, funny story, so it showed up Dutch as to me. Deutsch. So, yeah. But now I just need to remember, how do I actually use this the way I need to? What? Okay, that is some weird in-game thing that I can't do yet, so how do I change this? Yeah, shoot, I don't want that. Hey, see, if I knew what I was doing here. Production planner? Oh, I don't know. Okay, I missed it. Okay. So this will be a steel beam requirement. So in order for me to make one steel beam, oh, actually, hang on. Let me do this a little bit better here. Let's do the frame, versatile framework. Okay, how do I remove an item? That's not how I remove an item. Nope. What? No. Is there a remove button here? Nope. Oh, that's how. Okay. So in order for me to make one per minute, I need this whole thing here. Oh, that's just going straight to iron ore. Okay. Is that the most efficient thing here, or is that just options? I don't know. So I'm not exactly sure if that's what I need to do here. Oh, I could see. So you make a bunch of screws, and that gets split, yada yada yada, it does that. So I want this to be a little bit faster. The only problem is... Oh, that's Mark III. Oh, cool, I can make that closer together if I need to. That's kind of neat. I like that, actually. That makes us a little bit easier to do. Let's see if I can make it a little bit closer just for ease. Maybe ease. This is probably like awful webbing. But now I can see all of it if I want to do that. So do I only want one, or do I want like 2 per minute? Oh. And that's a Mark III. Yeah, screw it. I'm just gonna figure it out myself. I don't know how to change that, and I'm too lazy to learn it. Always the lazy way that makes it the harder way, you know? Makes it become the hardest way. It's fine, it's fine. We'll just figure it out. I prefer doing that anyways. So, versatile framework. Let's see. Versatile framework. From here, we need 12 steel beams, so we need one modular frame. I can make 2 per minute, so that means I need 6 and 24 rods or screws. Opening codex. So, 6 reinforced plates. And that could just be a lot of iron plates and a lot of screws, which I can easily do. And I can make 15 per minute, so let's open that in the codex real quick. We'll add that to the list. It's probably really wasteful, but I could do 15 per minute, so that increases my speeds a little bit. And then we can go here. And then, do I want... Was there an alternate for modular frames? Screws. A lot more screws. I think screws would actually be the cheaper option here. 5 per minute. I'm gonna open a codex just so I can see those options better. I can make 5 per minute if I do a ton of screws. That means I need a ton of screws. Best part is I can make 200. Wait a minute. I'm still gonna add that to the list. I got modular frames. Oh, I need the reinforced plates for that. Shoot. I do have the reinforced plate blueprint as well. Yo. We'll cut out this chunk for a moment. Ah, shoot. I did realize another issue I have to deal with now. So, reinforced plates, RIP. That's what I called it. It's very awesome creative liberties there. So, lock in place. Is it level? Perfect, it is. Okay, I can nudge this over to... And then it's already got independent power kind of stuff that I need. So what was the copper for then? I don't even know. Alright, what was the rates here? 12.5, so I need 25 here. 30. 30. 30. Okay, I might combine the coal and the iron extras stuff and move it over to this side. So I can connect this guy. Let's clean that up a little bit because I can. For kicks and giggles. Let's do it this way. Yeah, something like that would work. Yep, that works for me. So I will have extra iron pop out right here. And that extra iron will get moved over. So we're good there. And then now we have all this extra over here. So, that's a thing. Ooh. I could manifold this. That's what I could do here. So I will have to change this. We go to walls, conveyor wall, grade 2. We'll do bucket. And then we can grab a merger. 1, 2, 4. And then that side. I don't need it that powerful because I'm only doing 120. Okay, how much do I actually produce out here? It tells me the output, right? Did I put in an output? I can make 7.5 per minute. 7.5 per minute. Okay, I think I did a cheaper route for that, so we're good there. I seriously don't remember what the copper was for. I, like, cannot put my finger on what the copper was for. Oh, come on. Shoot! It's not what I wanted. Okay, blueprint, and then we go modular frame. Lock in, back up. That's right, there's gonna be a slight overlap. Yeah, that works. Okay. So now we have this extra. We have 5 extra from that we could plug in here instead of plugging in another dedicated line. And it's not a super fast material or thing I need, so this works out in my favor. And then that's where the iron will go. So it's a little too close for comfort, but that's fine. It's good enough for government work. And then this gets split into multiples. Yeah. So now we could take this mess down here. Hang on, let's do it like this. Oh wait. Need to do something like this. There we go. All right. So there's that. I will need some of that iron to go down that way, but I will also need iron to go that way. Oh, yeah. And then I need iron to go this way. I don't need a lot of iron. I just need 35 per minute, so 30 per minute. I could honestly just, I'll just do something like this. Destroy that. Right, I'll just do this. Like, that's probably the idea here. Play the game if you must. And then we can just grab this. Bring this up. Flip it over. Something like that. Bring this over to here. And then just to verify, yep. So we get 7.5 there, that's modular frames, and then we can branch this out even more if we need to. I'm going to start mining this real quick, get this out of the way. Oh, come on. Is that like 50? Nope, not 50. Ah, 58. Nice. Anyways, garbage. Where is it? There it is. Found it. Alright, garbage. So now we got extra items that we can just throw away if we need to. I don't remember what the copper is for, so that's a thing. I do need to destroy that conveyor belt. The more I'm thinking about it. So, yeah, that's already plugged in. So I don't have to worry about something like this. Because I can have the coal just branch out if I need. Oh, and, hang on. Let me go down here. Oh, shoot. Okay, that will be doing its thing for a moment. Let's get a power line thing going here. There's that. Can I fit here? Nope. Can I fit here? Alright, so all those should be powered, and the one I hit here, that's where a different thing will need to be in play. So now we could do something like this. Do that. Bring this down. Power those. And then now I need another power line. Plug these two in. And then also plug... Shoot. Plug this in a moment. Plug it in a moment. Well, there's that. So there's that line to make how much modular frames per minute? 5 per minute. Alright, 5 per minute. So what is the rate I need for this then? Versatile framework. For me to do 5 per minute, I need 2.5 per minute, so I could actually do 10 per minute. I like this. I have a dismantle crate over here. There it is. Thank you. Alright, so I am hoping these rates are not that bad. Alright, I got 90 iron right there. I can upgrade it if I need. So, let's see. We need the foundry. So the iron is there. So we could do something like this. Lock that in place for a second. We'll say... because we could split that if we need. I'll just do 3 foundries for now, just to see the actual. So, solid steel ingot, 2 for 2, or 3. So if I do 40 per minute, so that's 90 total there. I could do 120. So I need a little bit more iron if I want to do that. I could bring this up 30. So we'll just give it a quick speed boost kind of thing. It would just go 150 per minute. So that's half. Wait. Okay. I need to do some numbers here. That's what I should be doing here. Versatile framework, right? I need 12 beams. With me needing 12 beams from I could do 10 per minute there. So I need 60 beams per minute. With 60 beams per minute. Oh shoot. That's a lot of steel ingots. Maybe producing a lot of extra modular frames again. That's a lot. I could do 120 beams, so that's 30, so I'm doing half speed. I make extra modular frames, so I guess I'm not complaining too much. Problem is, I would also like to make reinforced plates, extras of those. Unless I already make extras over there, I don't remember. So then I guess it's fine. I don't think I'm mass producing modular frame. Oh no, I don't remember. I think I am, but I could be wrong. Gosh dang it. Yeah, dang it. Here we go. I'm gonna double check. If I see it outside of, or if as an output for one of the drones, oh shoot, I forgot. I mean, I'm not complaining, but what? Wait, what was that? I don't even know. Alright, we got nitrogen bottles that are going to disappear. I'm already out of water in my water bottle. Okay, it's copper sheets. So this is from the computer region. That was also seen from the supercomputers. There's rubber, so also that's from Ollie. Oil production. Also oil. Plastic's also the oil. And computer components, or not computer, AI limiters, which will also be a requirement for the electromagnetic stuff. Okay, I guess I'm kind of just waiting for the drone from Iro. Oh, there's screws. Modular frames. Or heavy modular frames, but no modular frames. I get plates, I get steel pipe. And then just for extra verification here, just want to see it myself. Okay. An engine. Okay, those are just plates. So I don't get reinforced plates or modular frames. I get heavy modular frames. But that's it. On the bright side, my heavy modular frame production is doing alright. I think. Well. So this works out. What's this? Oh. Aluminum casings, okay. So that's from, Mini. And there should be some batteries being pumped out in a moment. And then those batteries will get split and dumped over eventually. Oh, there's the oscillators. Ooh, radio control units too. But yeah, there's the batteries. Some of the batteries is going into the drone for IRO because I don't have any transportation materials over to there. And then I got my hydraulic bottle. So I do not get excess reinforced plates or heavy modular frames. So I could do a limit on the modular frames if I'm thinking all this right, because I could do how many? I forgot. Also, I don't need a hybrid tube for this. It's right here. All right, so I can produce how much per minute? I could do 5 per minute. So I could reduce that speed because I only need how much again? A versatile framework. I could do 5 per minute with 2.5. So if I cut that in half, or like I get 3, bring that to a third, or 4. Should I do 4? No, if I do 5, I want reinforced plates though. I want extra reinforced plates going out. That's also the thing. If I reduce the screws, that means I produce more screws. I also need to dump out. And it wouldn't be too bad, but I'm also like, I prefer not filling up my whole mess as much as possible. You know? Alright, well that's another dilemma here. But I reduce the iron. Okay, let's see. Oh, so I could do 7.5 per minute. If I do... Okay, let's cut this down to a 3, right? So I still will produce a little bit extra heavy modular frames, but I can use the rest of those iron plates for other uses, aka just dump it into inventory that I need. This is a smart splitter, so yes, I don't have to go back there to deal with the reinforced plates, and then over here I also don't have to go back and deal with that. So we could do a conveyor lift here. This is output screws. Smart splitter, yep, overflow, perfect. And then that goes in that way, exits that way. So if those two get full, they get dumped. Now, I don't remember what this site's for. Okay, it's a smart splitter for what? Screws. So if I get extra screws there, then that's also screws, right? Yeah, that's also screws. So these two are screws as an output, and then that's also screws. So we could just do a merge. Merging item here. I mean, that works. I'm not doing that. I want to keep it as clean as possible. Since I'm here, might as well make it look good. Why? Why? There we go. And then we'll just build that. Make it look like it's supposed to be there. So there's that. That could be extras, and then we can import this up for drones, and this can have a hypertube traveling thingamabob and call it good. And then that there also for drones. So we'll need another merge, something like that. We're not going to get a ton of reinforced iron plates, I don't think. And then that also outputs. Let's flip this around, just so I can use that for the modular. Okay, so was I gonna do that? Okay, let's do something like that. And then we take this. I have to split it down there, which is fine. So I need 2.5 per minute. I also need a mixed steel there. So now we can destroy that. Actually, let me look at the versatile framework again. Hit the run button. Versatile framework. So I need 30 per minute to make 5 per minute of the versatile frameworks, which is actually a pretty decent rate, I think. And then it takes 2.5 per minute to make 1 of those, which is not bad. So I will still get extra versatile frameworks, though the only thing is those are for space elevator stuff, so I actually don't need to keep a storage for them. So the rest could go into the sink if it's not absorbed. But I want a storage container for the versatile frameworks, just so I don't have to worry about waiting on it as much as possible. Keep it as a buffer. Maybe that might be a good idea. I could be wrong. And I already forgot the rates I needed. So versatile framework. Also, let me clear this out, because I'm right here. Versatile framework, right? So I need 30 steel beams per minute. With 30 steel beams per minute, that is 60 steel ingots. Luckily for me, I can make 60 per minute here. Wait. Hang on. So, okay, I can do 5 per minute here, right? I could do 5 modular frames per minute, 30 per minute here. With 30 per minute here, that means I could do 160. Wait. Nope. I'm good. We're good. I was thinking this right. I need 120 to get 30 of them. 60 to make 15. So these two right here will give me that 15. And the best part is I have extra iron for whatever reason, and coal. I have extra coal. I do have extra coal. So that leaves another issue. We'll do that. And we'll do that. And then we'll do that. And that. And then could just do that. Where's my phone farting for? It's nothing important, probably. It wasn't. Called it. And then I don't need grade 4 speeds for this. Yeah, I could Mark II that. We'll live with that. We'll live with the Mark II kind of thing here. And then Mark 1 for those. What am I doing? That. There we go. Alright, and then we go solid steel ingot, and then that's already set. Ready to go. So that'll be doing its thing. This will start its production once I kick it on, which won't be hard to do. And then I will have extra iron ingots sitting somewhere. I should... Okay, we'll do a conveyor splitter. We'll do a smart splitter. Alright, break that. This will be overflow. Yeah, okay. And then this will be iron. Iron ingot. Perfect. And then we'll do a belt. Come on. There we go. There, now I'm getting the hang of it. Okay, this will be overflow, and I could just actually set this to any, because only iron's going out of that, so it's fine. And coal, to be honest, I'm just gonna, if it's full, it's full. Iron, I would like these to run all the time. Nah. This will also just be a fill. I don't want to place it again. I'm going to. It wasn't that far deep. It wasn't that deep into it, so it's fine. It's fine. So there's that. So from here now, constructors, right? So we have an output here. It's going to be a little weird, but that's also because these are placed weird. So I could do something like that, and they're kind of okay in its spot. Steel beam. You're gonna get 15 per minute and 15 per minute with 60-60. That is a perfect ratio. Ratiatus. I know, corny. That was very corny. That's alright. I don't even think it was corny. It was probably stupid. Alright, and then we can do this, and then we can plug that into there, and then we can plug that into there, and everything should... I can get it built as I'm going. Oh, shoot. We'll do something like that. I could just upgrade it, but honestly, cable, it's fine. We'll live. Oh no, I'm crying over one little spilt cable. Oh no. Alright, so that'll do its thing, that'll do its thing. I don't need to speed boost this. So we'll leave that as that. This will begin its work. And these will begin their work in a moment. And then, from here, I pushed it too far over. That's fine, that's fine, that's fine, you know? That's fine. It's totally fine. So there's that. So now we could take this, loop it around back, maybe. Or we could just go boink. And I just jump directly into the drone. I could see that happening. Probably better if I do it that way. Maybe. But thankfully for me, I just need an assembler. I could... Right, how many am I making here? Versatile framework. So for me to do 30 per minute, yeah, okay. So I do need to combine these two. So we could take a ramp. Alright. Yeah. And then we can go do something like that. And then have this output to here. Plug this in, plug that in, plug this in, and do that. Super questionable. Do that. There. And then those extras will be doing their thing. I should... I'm thinking about it. Let's do a splitter. But it's going to be a smart one at that. You know, because it has to be smart. So then we can go... This is any, this is overflow. So then that, I can also have set aside for the sink or storage, because I do need to produce extra steel. So what I should actually do it'll eventually fill up. It'll slowly do it. It'll slowly do its thing. I could do something like that. Dang it! Okay, I have to redo this again because I'm having second thoughts. It's a smart splitter. And then the forward one, that's overflow, and then this is any. There we go. And then we can plug this in, do its thing, and then I can reset this, and then that I could just plug in. And then for this guy, it's just solid steel, and this is just the extra stuff. So then I technically don't have to worry about that side, but I could just merge this over, so that's what I'm actually gonna do. We'll have a constructor here. Oh, we're good, we're good. Yeah. So we'll have a constructor here, they'll make some steel beams that I need, and then this. I got no power, that's fine. Because then I could just go, boink! Oh yeah, I kinda need more power, don't I? So, we'll do that. Plug that in, and then we'll do that. And hide this. So hopefully these will start filling up soon. They are, thankfully. I'm gonna throw that away, throw that away. Alright, so all those should be in a working order. Or at least I think. And then these reinforced plates, they'll be doing their thing. I'll be producing more, or not reinforced plates, modular frames. Producing extra reinforced plates eventually, which is good. And then I need to set up an overflow material here. So let's say well, that works. No, yeah, no, I could do it this way. Let's say about right there, right? And then from here, this is overflow. And now I got 2 outputs there. So let's upgrade this conveyor wall to a 2. Bring that. This is straight, and this is straight. And that's powered. That will get full on steel beams quick. Alright, where's my other overflow items? So these don't need to be... Actually, these do need to be combined, so that's fine. Let's take this conveyor lift. Let's bring it down to here. Alright. And then that can all output over... Herbert! 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 Herbert. There you go. Poor guy. Okay. So now, well, hey, we get the modular frame, so we can actually make some versatile frameworks now. Yay. And this will slowly start filling up. Okay, the next question. Where should I put my drone? Because I kind of had this formatted weird. It's fine. It's fine. That's fine. We need a transport. We need a drone port. And we need power to this drone port. This wonderful, wonderful, wonderful drone port. And I need power. Or fuel. I need fuel to this guy. So that's the fuel intake. Let's scooch us back a little bit just to make it look pretty. So pretty. And then... yeah, we have that conveyor lift. So... this is what's gonna happen. I need a merge piece there. It flips over. I don't know how many I need, but I feel like I need 3. For whatever reason, I feel like I need 3. It doesn't make sense. I only need really... I only really need 1. So why am I doing this whole thing? And that's the output. So that would be battery output as well. So from here... yeah, we can move that freak. Let's do here. Scooch this back. Something like that. Plug that in. I don't know the speeds. It's probably not going to be that fast, but I'll keep it there for now. And then from here, I will need a storage container to be a nice in between. Shoot. Okay, we'll do a wall. Do something like that for a quick moment. Right? And then we'll hit 7. We'll bring this up, flip it over, do that. Bring this, flip this up, flip it over. And then from here, can I sneak a storage crate in between both? Perfect. Works for me. Ah, shoot, I need overflow for that. Because I'm gonna get more batteries than I need for this. Like, for me, I have like 5 million fuel. Ah, I need an overflow. How do I get an overflow from in here? Ow. Okay, I have an idea. So, we'll get rid of this and that, because I kind of need to. So, from here, smart splitter, right? So, this side, dang it. There we go. Alright, this side, we'll flip over. Something like that, I guess. Plug in. Okay, it's not gonna be perfect, and that's fine. Kinda expected it to be so. I actually don't need that upgraded, I don't think, or at least I hope not. And that's fine. So now, from here, this smart splitter, right, it's gonna say this is any, but I'm gonna say no, because I would like, oops, I would like this to do that. Because I'm only really transporting batteries here, because it's all just going to go that way. And I could be honest, I could just conveyor belt it over, but I like drones. As wasteful as that decision is. I like drones, so yeah. I powered my storage container. How does it make you feel? What makes you guys feel awesome? Also, speaking of which, how's Twitter doing? Because it doesn't update me on anything on streams. Or that. Alright. Just make sure I'm not missing any notifications. Alright. It's lots of like posts and then lots of messages. What the frick? Alright, time to see if someone for my bots. How are you? Yeah, bot testing, let's go. Just kidding, I'm not worried about it, it's a joke. I did answer one of them. Dude, I almost need to bot the bot stuff. Oh shoot, for personal frameworks, oh no! I forgot about you. Oh, I didn't need another one. Shoot! Fine, it's fine. This part was not planned. That's a truth. No lie there, this was not planned that well. See, like, I am good at thinking it halfway through, and then after that I'm just like, oh, impromptu. Designing bullcrap, go. So, yeah. Is this in line? It looks about right. Good enough for government work, at least. So, there is the somewhat planned, not planned plan that I have. Do I have... Oh, I do have more. Okay. Actually, I don't need it. I need a drone port. So, this is Steve to Home Depot. I'm glad I can type without really looking at the keyboard. And honestly, I could just jump it, but I want to go through a tube. So that's what I'm going to do. Boink, 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 boink. Oh. Oh, wait, okay. That's intentional. That's fine. No, wait, no, I went in the back over there. Okay. That's fine now. That's still fine. So... here. Wait. Oh no, that's power directly to this guy. Okay. We're good there. Oh shoot, I need... yeah, we'll have to redo the hybrid tubes. Can I do this without it being in the way? Oh, I need high-speed connectors. I'm not making high-speed connectors? I'm not making enough high-speed connectors. What am I using high-speed connectors for? What is that? That's rock. Okay, well, let's jump through here then. high-speed connectors in Ollie. Or should I name Ollie, or at least that section Ollie, and then the computer section something with a comp name? C name? CO name? Coal? No, coal should be coal. Coal plant should be coal. Coal power plant? What's a name that starts with COM? I don't want to do commie because that can have some negative connotations. Connor? Could do Connor. Connor might be a good idea. Okay, so I do make high-speed connectors for that. I don't make enough high-speed connectors at all. Oh, you can tell this place wasn't really planned for either. I am not really making the high-speed connectors. This is a smart splitter too. What, wait. Oh, that's saying that's in higher demand there. Ooh. My high-speed connectors that I could maybe be making. Oh, I'm not making enough cables. Hang on. Oh, I'm not making the cables. Because that's overflow. So is high-speed connectors a not needed material? High-speed connectors are a needed material, so why am I not prioritizing cables to go that way either? How much am I making? 57.5? I'm making plenty of cable for what I need, I think. I'm not making circuit boards? You can tell this one was also not planned. We'll increase the copper intake. I think I had that optimized as much as possible. Well, I think I'm making extra copper than what I need, right? Maybe. Okay, maybe not. So it's gonna be a little bit slow. Let's speed it up a little bit. So I'm not making enough stuff for high-speed connectors, and when I do enough high-speed connectors, most of it will go into the supercomputer. And since some of it's going into the supercomputer, this is going to get out this way so I can make homing stuff, which I'm surprisingly not full on yet. Getting that right? Not full on homing? Because I'm not making enough high-speed connectors. I'm gonna be honest, I don't need this much homing ammo for a long time, so I could disable it here, and then I can actually get my supply of high-speed connectors when I need it, or at least I hope. Where is my thingy? There it is. Whee! Alright, so I need high-speed connectors. I can easily make those, or at least I believe I can. I don't think I require an assembly for it. I think it's just space elevator stuff that I require to do it automatically instead of manually. I think. I could be wrong. But I think that's technically steel readjusted. So that's a plus. Just trying to think what else. So there's that. Oh, hey, there's a drum. Okay. So I need to manually make high-speed connectors. That's where I think it's going. And then I'll need to do a splitter thingy-mabob there. Yeah, though. I already did recharge it a little bit. Okay, here. I have to get used to it. Alright, high speed oh, I don't even have enough for a high speed connector. Why not? I could, oh, it's a deuterium. Shoot. Well, I do have extra deuterium. Am I producing more deuterium though? That's the important question. I don't know if I'm actually producing the deuterium I need. Okay, well I could do 19 high-speed connectors total, or I have 19. Okay, I do have a little bit there. I'll dump that back in a moment. I think I am I dumping out deuterium that I have been producing? I don't remember. I actually don't remember. Yeah. So, there's... Yeah, good news, I have the resources for this. Now, the problem being... The mountain's in the way. Lock in... Nudge, how far over? Oh. Who's laughing now? Me! Alright, drone. I don't need a drone. Guys, this is Home Depot. No. Wait. Home Depot. Steve. Yeah, something like that. And then I need battery power for this. So then I just do a conveyor splitter. And that's an insert. And do something like that. And then just to keep it consistent. Consistently consistent. Can do something like that. And this does not have any power. I'll quickly get that arranged. We'll put it in the spider web. Whoa. Put it in the spider web. There we go. So now that should be good. And then the transportation of batteries. So I could split these two and just do a conveyor splitter there. And just in case I need to do that here as well, I can. Dang it. Alright, let's see if I can do it that way. There. So when more batteries arrive, we're good there. We get batteries in here, which we're good. So there's that. So we say all ports will go. So this is this port, right? So this port will go to Steve to Home Depot, and then Home Depot from Steve. Oh, I forgot that was the part. Alright, so that should start flying soon. Get emptied, all that fun stuff. Get ready to go. And then, I don't know why I need a copper. Cool, I'm producing extra reinforced plates. And it looks like I'm producing extra iron plates. Oh, that scared me for a minute. I probably should have blueprinted the connections. Which ones output pieces or like extras. That is a lot. Jeez. Oh yeah, I need to put versatile framework in there real quick. Gonna be honest, I could just utilize this tube. I don't need that tube anymore. Okay. So there's those items. And then this is versatile framework, or at least what it used to be, and then I got rid of it. So we could do that. So we can get rid of these now. Alright. Slowly getting rid of this. Cleaning up this area. Perfect. Hi Herbert, how's it going? Ooh, that drone magically appeared. Alright, versatile framework, it'll get its thing going. I could destroy all of this now. I'm thinking about it. Hi Herbert. Ooh. And then we could just go all the way up to here. And, yeah. We'll just do that. Alright, so we got this drone, it's dumping. Oh shoot, it's dumping, but it's not dumping. Oh. Great. I have to clean up its poo. Yeah, because it's dumping. Sorry, I am mentally like 2 or sometimes, you know, just all the poop jokes. I'm not actually 2, just mentally 2 kind of thing, you know. Too many poop jokes in this brain. And laugh at it, you know, laugh at it for crying out loud. Okay, where's my merge? I forgot it was a merge, not a split. Dang it. I wanna merge there, so yeah. And I put that direction wrong. And what? There. And then this can output to that. Take care of its wonderful business every day. Alright, so versatile framework, that is a requirement for this. So there's that. We have format for versatile framework, and then this is overflow. Now the only problem is I also need to produce what else? So there's that. Can do something like that for now. Okay, so my versatile framework is coming in very, very soon. I have it ready to go. Just like that. We can get this powered, and then we can go. And then electromagnetic control rod, I need stators and AI limiters. So I will also require a separator piece here. I'm making extra stators somewhere, right? Okay, I am down here. And I'm producing extra. Making 5 per minute. How much does this take? 2.5 per minute. Okay. Okay, I did this wrong. Shoot. I could split that, bring it to the back, move this over. So instead, this could actually be, let's say, that. And then I could take an AI limiter, so this actually needs to go away for a moment. This would act, oh, frick, I could have kept it. That's AI limiter. That's what this is. AI limiter. There's that. And then I could take this, break a hole in the ground, because I'm not dealing with that. Oh, I can make an, I have multiple stators. That is wonderful news. I make 4 per minute there. How much do I need over here? 4 per minute. Nice. And I'm making extra motors for the modular engines that I don't need. So I could set aside motors. I don't think I'm producing extra motors. I mean, that's tempting. I'm pretty sure motors is in that file. So yeah, let me do that. Let me do that. I'm gonna do that real quick. Okay, we do a splitter. We do a hole in the ground. Let's see if I can do it right here. Probably we could, but I'm just gonna do it right here instead. That's a smart splitter, right? So this is overflow. And then we could take this conveyor belt, bring it down. About like that. Take this merger piece, line it up. Take that. Bring that over. Do something like that, right? So then now I could take the motors, it gets dumped over to there. So that's not a worry anymore. And my versatile framework's probably getting tossed over as well. I am making AI limiters, right? I'm not just hallucinating on that. I might need to dedicate AI limiters. I'm about to hit it. I'm pretty sure I'm about to hit it, right? Or did I pass it? I might need to make more AI limiters to actually get that production going. Speaking of which, I also need high-speed connectors. Okay, good. I am actually getting some imported now. So that's good news. AI limiters, where am I at on that? Oh, I got some electromagnetic control rods in there. Nice. Okay, I'm maxed out on AI limiters. That's good. But I think I do produce an amount. Maybe. I'm not sure. Did some already go in? Oh, some already came in. Alright, cool. So I am producing AI limiters, which is good. So now I need the stators. I need to... I have extras going there, but that's no longer going to be a thing in a moment. So we could do a splitter. Do something like that, and just plug that hole back up. So now we can make these eventually. And then that's where I require another assembler. We'll just kind of line it up with that, because why not? And then do something like that. And then I need another splitter, and then I need to configure that splitter on the right side to be versatile framework. And then this is the overflow material. And then Yeah, fair enough. There's that. Oh. So versatile framework got tossed in there. Perfect. Now that can do its thing. And then we'll pop a hole down here. Bring it up to there. Do something like that. And then patch. Where's my stators? Doing anything yet? What? What? Oh, what? There we go. Walls. Might as well for kicks and giggles. Okay. So there is that now. So steel is officially readjusted. And then magnetic field generator is also made. Should be in the process of being made. I should have those stators popping in any moment. I hope. Though I just realized I should probably focus. Right, because how much can I make here? I can make 5 per minute here. I require 2.5 there. So now the problem is... Actually, it's not that much of a problem. The electromagnetic one will be slower. That's what's going to happen. I will still get the amount required for my... for this line. When it comes to the electromagnetic generator, I will be doing something else, essentially. But the good part is I do make 4 per minute, so... You know, it's still not bad rates. Oh, yeah, speaking of which, I should probably get this piece ready to go. Right, so we need to add another item, and this item will be the magnetic field generator. Okay. And now I got 2 of the 4 items I can now automate myself. I'll destroy that. I'm kind of liking how this is ending up. I enjoy looking at that just getting sorted out. That's fun watching. Yeah, I'm producing the versatile frameworks for the amount I need here. I might be doing that. Alright, I should have that generator pop out here somewhere, right? Because one did pop out. Am I... Where is it? Should be popping up soon. Right? No, wrong thing. Oh, there it is. What? Yeah, I guess it does it per minute, but... Oh. Yeah, I got the magnetic field generator, so it'll get popped out here in a second. At least I think. I hope. Oh, it's right there. No. Right there. I feel like I should speed upgrade this so it just gets dumped and shot through. Going with it. Yeah. Yeah, I just actually really like this design. Nice design. Watching it all the way through. Come on. You can do it. There we go. Getting somewhere. Getting there. Getting closer. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0 and a half. Yeah. I did it. Alright. So now we got 2 of the 4 being automated. And now the underlying problem... What? Is that... Okay, where that... I don't know why that popped back up. Alright, so... I do want to redo tube... actually, I don't really want to redo the tube transport. Okay, let's check out what I need to do here. I need... Oh, shoot. Right. So I need heavy modular frames. And I need a lot of these. That is a thing I need. So... now I'm debating. Do I have some materials from Mini get transferred over to Nitra, the place that produces aluminum sends it to Nitra, or do I be funny, have Nitra send stuff to Mini? I need batteries though. Oh, and I need heavy modular frames, so I can't even... I think the best option would be for Nitra, but I also have nitrogen bottles. So I could just, you know, turn this back into nitrogen. I don't know if I need the heavy infused frames or space elevator stuff yet. What I should do though, I'm gonna make these last priority because I'm not too hell-bent on doing them. Infused. I'll just say nitro infused. I don't know, I have to automate it, that's... Do I already have this added to this pile here? I doubt it, to be honest. Yeah, I thought so. So luckily for me, a lot of these materials are already ready to be pool-based. So I could do something like that. I have a smart splitter set up here, and then I can break it down to here. Let's do, this is the fused modular frame, and then this is overflow. So then now I can actually get that in my pocket if need be. And then this is where the debate begins. I need more heavy modular frames. I don't make enough heavy modular frames as it is. Or at least I don't think. Okay, I might. I actually might be making more heavy modular frames than I need. So, now the next question, do I use extra heavy modular frames transport? How much modular frames do I make? I need to know that answer because I don't remember. I think I had it set to 1 speed for heavy modular frames. So it outputs over there, but the entrance is over here. What the heck is that noise? Oh gosh, oh. Gosh, that's a little, ugh. I can make 5 per minute. Oh wait, that's modular frames. Shoot. What are you doing in here, Herbert? I can make 1 per minute. Okay. So I feel like I would actually have to make this whole thing again. But I also don't want to make this whole thing again, because that was a lot. It's interesting. Gosh, Herbie, you scared me. Alright. Let's go this way. What are you doing in here, Herbert? How'd you get in here? That's the thing I'm concerned about. How would you get in here? Seriously, where did you, how'd you, I don't even know how you got in there. This one looks like it's cranking a lot more. I don't know why I'm looking at it. I'm not too worried about it. Well, you should be at a speed, right? Not completely out all the time. No, yeah, you actually use up a lot of it. Now think about it. So that leaves me with another problem. Where do I go to make heavy modular frames? I mean, I could do it here still, but now I have to add onto the airport, what I like to call the airport. And then that adds other issues. And there's, so... Yeah, cool. We got batteries, extra batteries we'll get sent out, which is good. Cool, 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 cool. So... Yeah, I pump out... Oh, I do pop out reinforced plates. Cool. I'll be back. I'm gonna fill up my water bottle real quick. Really, really quick. Ding cat. For whatever reason, it loves getting my phone charger. I don't know why. He has a very hard time. Just, I don't know why he loves licking that thing so much. Kind of worried it's not good for him. I don't think it's good for him. Especially if he licks it bare, I guess. I don't know. But, yeah. For whatever reason, just my phone charger. Don't know why. No one else's. Mine. Can't even think what I got it from. I think I got it from Best Buy. Not sponsored. Alright, my mess that I was thinking of doing, I need to make another heavy modular frame because I am getting the amount I need for the space elevator, that's it. So I have another issue I need to deal with then. I also don't want to ruin Zero Smoky's work right here if I want to utilize this spot. Yeah. Could make another iron farm maybe, but I would also prefer not to, because, well, it's more iron farm stuff I have to make. I would kind of prefer not to do that as much as possible. Oh, I've been playing for 2 hours. Sweet. You know, I should have gone to the bathroom while I was grabbing some water. Sorry, TMI for some of you guys, I'm assuming. Just gonna zoom all the way over. Alright, let's see the mess. Cool, I'm glad that's starting to work. And I can destroy this platform because the airport is not set to the standards I wanted it to be. Dimension, actually. I'm gonna keep it. I'm gonna keep it there. Because why not? Might as well just keep it there. Not worried about it. Okay, I'll be back again. I'm gonna use the restroom. Alright, be right back. Forgot to grab my headphones. Hang on. Okay. Got my headphones. Ready to go. I'm a resume game. Sorry for the wait. What is that? Oh, okay. Nothing important on my phone. Good. Alright, the mess I'm getting myself into now. I forgot I have that over here. Heck yeah. Oh, I got some stuff on my Twitch. Alright, hang on. Okay, very good. Yeah, alright. Oh, hey, I got my page again. Sweet. Okay. Anyways, no more distractions here. Alright. I just don't remember what I was trying to plan for here. Okay. Let's have it infused modular frame stuff. So then I could make the nitro infused stuff. And then I ran into a problem where I need iron for... I could utilize that iron. Sorry. Not point like that. I need to... I'm opening up OBS so I can see multiple chats. I can use that iron for it. Yeah, I could do that. That does leave me with another question then. So do I go from... Do I have Manny send stuff to Steve and Iro send stuff? No, wait, no, Iro doesn't need to send anything to Steve. And then Nitra send stuff to Steve? Or do I don't even know. I feel like I should probably have Nitra send stuff to Steve, and then the excess will go to here. But even then, I might just have the extra dump, because I don't think I actually need nitrogen bottles. I'll need nitrogen bottles for over there if I do this. And it also might require me to clean up a mess, because that part was obviously not planned that well. So, yeah. Granted, it's not the fastest iron either. So that's also a thing I need to worry about. I got concrete if I need that. I do need it. The heavy modular framed. Get wrecked. There you go. What I'm talking about. Oh shoot, I have that on top. No. Reorganize might be the requirement. I could be wrong. Could be wrong. I need to check on Twitter. I didn't check on that. Oh, I gotta follow. Heck yeah. Julia's not live, or am I? Thank you for the follow. On X, I should say. On X. I followed back. I could get rid of this now. I don't need it. Do I have anything else I accidentally have on highlight? No time to find out. Oh. I forgot I had those out. That explains why I could fly from a far distance. Oh, yeah, I could have kept that there. Shoot! Sorry, I like doing this for whatever reason. Watch this, watch this. It's gonna get interesting pretty fast. Actually, hang on, let me save. I'm gonna save game real quick before I accidentally like completely screw myself. Wait, I saved in a bad spot. It gives me a second chance, that's what's gonna happen here. Alright, so it flies off and it picks me up. which is neat. You know, no hands on the keyboard or mouse. I like this. This is my favorite part. The only problem is it flies you off once it starts turning a corner. I wonder if I can actually get out of it without me getting launched out. Oh, wait. Okay, I can get out still, thankfully. There's gonna be a problem if I'm just perpetually stuck in there. Now I just realized if it's that far away, it will build up momentum and it'll turn. Build up momentum and then turn, and then like flings you out. I mean, which is kind of cool, but you know, yeah. So, all right, I can get that iron going. Oh oh. I can get that iron going at least. So I don't need like some super fast thing going if that's the case. I don't think I need something super fast if that's the case. I do need to import heavy modular frames as much as possible though. So we can... What are you plugged into then? You're not even plugged in. Oh. That's good to know. We'll do this. And then we'll destroy that. Plug this in. The drone's not gonna like me for a second. But it shouldn't be an issue at all. Yeah, I don't have the what's its face? I don't have another portable miner I can utilize here until I make one, which has now been made. And then I can go to production, a miner Mark II. I like to call it mining facility because, yeah, I don't like the other word. So, let's just say I can be taken very easily out of context depending on how I say something, you know. So, I'll just keep it easy and say mining facility. Yeah, I don't want myself screwed up before I even make it famous, kind of, or not famous, but make it bigger than what I am now. AKA, small streamer to not as small. We can cut out this row. Yeah, that row can be cut out. We're good there. I hit the wrong button. We'll just max speed it because I might need that. Granted, no, it's too modular, heavy modular frame, so I do need concrete for... Yeah. Okay, luckily for me, I do have blueprints. Unluckily for me, I don't really have room for it to go out that way. Or like straight out that way, I have to go up. I mean, that's not bad. It's honestly not that bad. I just prefer not to. I like seeing things go flat, not vertical. I mean, it works. It all works. It all works the same. Hey, stop touching my face. I don't know why I'm doing it. So I could do... It's 150 per minute, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I can say right now, that is not enough. And I'm gonna be honest, I do not want to use my summer sloops for that. So I will have to utilize this. And what is this for? Okay, that sink is for overflow on the batteries. So I'm going to be honest. Let's just get this mining facility out here real quick. Out and ready to go. And then I can put the sink next to it, where I don't have to worry about using some funky voodoo magic, whatever, to get the iron I need. So there's that. I need the mining facility. Surface is too uneven. I mean, it's not complaining now. I want to test to see if it works. It works. Sweet. As long as it works, I'm fine. So I could max speed this. Right, that also gives me 150. So it's not much, but it's 300 a minute. If I do it that way. And then the super cool part, right? So I could do this. I hope. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm hoping this will allow me to connect it. Okay, don't say you're in line when you're not aligned. Game. Game. We'll do that. So we'll destroy that. We'll bring out this platform over by 1. I'll get power over here in a moment. Okay, right now. I'll do something like that. Just so I have some power. And then get this lined up here. Get you to work there. And then 2, 3, 4, 5. Need to redo you because I did not think that one through. And not intentionally rhyming. Okay, and then those. So there's that, and then we can here we go. Yeah. So that's good to go. I'll need to get that plugged in, which is not hard to do. I will need to get these plugged in, which are also not hard to do. Actually, it's just a grade 1 I need, right? Pretty sure it's just a Mark 1 from that point on. But I do know I need to get... wrong thing. So I can do this all vertically. I would prefer not to, but I can. So it's not terrible, I don't think. I'll leave myself a little bit more room because I learned from my mistakes. Just kidding, I don't. Hopefully that's enough of a example of I learned from my mistakes. So I need reinforced iron plates for modular frames. I need modular frames for heavy modular frames. And then I also need encased industrial beams for the heavy modular frame. So either I should do the encased industrial beams on the bottom and then have it weave its way up, or I mean I could expand it out that way. I'm not going to, because yeah, it just doesn't sound like a fun idea. Yeah, okay, we'll do an industrial encased beam thing right here, right here. I just want to see if it's the same level. It is. Okay. So, me being a dum-dum, I didn't flip it over. So I can't even, like, test it out properly here. Okay, that's in line. That does all that stuff it's needed to do. Right? So now I got upward parts for extras. That'll tell me what it is in a moment. I need 90 iron per minute. Shoot. That's 6 of those. Oh no. That is 6 of those. Oh no. Why are you not? What? Why are you giving me grief? That's probably why. Dang it. Okay. And that's concrete. So I have to do something completely different for that. And then we'll do it this way. Alright, cool. I got 5. Something tells me I need more. Because that's encased into true beams that I cannot fully provide for. And also I just realized I'm going to need another portable pocket pal. Call it the pocket pal, that's what it was. So let's do that. There is a mining facility closer to me, but fine. Alright, we'll say we'll have it go this way. And then we'll back it up a little bit. And then right about there. Yeah. Dang it. I don't know why I'm blowing up the trees. I just thought it would be funny. Okay, anyways. I need a lot of concrete. I can produce 60 per minute. Yeah, 60 per minute. So that is where the fun can begin here. Right. Now I'm realizing, do I produce extra concrete somewhere? That's 15. I need 15, or I could do 15 concrete per. I can only do 60. Unless I max speed it, but even then I don't really want to do that. I can do 150. So 45, 40, I need 90, so I need 4 of these. 45 times 4. That's 180. Oh. I need more concrete. This one, 200 meters that way. It's actually not that far. Actually, how much brighter is this side? Okay, that's not much. I'll just need 30 off of this one, but that also means I can go and remove some of the power upgrades. Maybe like 1. Where's the other one? 78 meters from here. Oh, that's not bad. Okay, I can get a mining facility here too. Combine these concrete pieces. Yeah, I could dig that. I can live with that. I'm down. Alright. Well, let's get that set up then. And the good part is I don't need speed upgrades then. If I need 180 per minute, that's these two right here. Actually, question. What purity is this one? Normal. Okay. I might be able just to get away with this one. Am I still gonna make a pocket pal? Yes. Gonna create 2 of them. Because I feel it's necessary here. So there's a pocket pal. And now we get the mining facility. Invalid placement my booty cheeks. That's probably because of that. Yeah, I'm thinking about it. It's about to break, I think. Yeah. Okay, mining fit. What do you mean invalid plate? Oh. That's why. Ah, might as well. While this is happening, might as well get some water. There, I got some water while I was waiting. Got my hydration. Alright, so no longer invalid. Problem is, I can't really place it in a good spot. So I can make 120 per minute. So I can get away with getting this conveyor belt slapped in over here somewhere. Come on. You're saying I was fine. There we go. We can bring this all the way over to here, and honestly, it's fine if it's a little ugly. I prefer function over looks anyways, because honestly, functional is a good look, in my opinion. I'm entitled to my opinion. But yeah. Okay, so I could do 120 there. That means I could do 30 here, completely reduce this to atoms, basically, and not have to worry about it. I could get extra concrete if I want, but I think I produce extra concrete as it is. Also, I think I'm slowly rebuilding my modular frame count, so I am not producing. Oh, I am producing extra concrete. It just gets used up so much that it's a lot for this system to handle. And then that's... I'm not producing extra of those. That's just going directly into the electromagnetic thing. So we have this whole thing being functional now. We'll flip it around, probably like so. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I am producing concrete, it's just taking forever to do so. So there's that. And then... So I need a merge, and then I need to split. So I could put the splitters down. Something like that. Flip it around. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Bring this out a little bit more. Not a lot more. I don't need too much. But just to keep it spaced out a little bit. So we could put a Mark 1 belt on that. And then we'll just default that. What speed is this? 2? That's going to be a 2. And then from here, it has to be a 3. Like it's a necessity here. And then we can plug those in because it's 45 for its speed. We'll do that. We'll put another one down. Because why not? So we'll put another one down. And this other one will just be for extra. Oh, I don't need it. I do make concrete. I don't remember where, but I do make concrete. I'm just gonna put this power line there. So now, this mining facility and that other mining facility, they can start operating in a moment. I'm going to get concrete keyed up. There's concrete. I'm gonna put that away. There we go. Concrete and concrete. Also, now I'm thinking about it, let's put... I'm gonna put in the outgoing. Gonna put that in outgoing. Just so stuff can be processed. Okay, so these should, once they get powered, they should be able to operate. So we upgrade this. Because this is 5. Shoot. So there's that. I can plug in. Yeah, okay. And then the mining facility could get powered by that. Or no, that one I have to branch out. Actually, wouldn't need to. I could just plug that into the mining facility, call it good. Excuse my yawns. And then I'm going to plug it into the mining facility when I think I'm actually ready. And then from here... Dang it. There's that. Wait. I need 90 a minute. Oh, shoot. I actually do need more. No! Okay, hang on. Okay. So, 90 divided by 15. That's 6, right? But, now the other problem. Wrong button. It's 6 times... Oh, that's right. It's 6 times 45. 270. Shoot. Okay. So, problem 1. I do have that at 60. That's 180. This is, or that's 120. This is 60. If I do the other one, that's 240. What was the number I needed? 270. So I would have to speed upgrade one of them. So let's see what the speed upgrade is for the pure mining facility or the normal mining facility over here when I put a thing in there, because let's see, so 120 and 60, that's 180. I need 270. So how much will it give me if I do that? That's 180. So that's 240. So then I can toss in this guy, and then I'm good. As much as I didn't want another mining facility to this whole thing, but that's fine. And I'm also realizing I'm not really putting it at full potential for everything else. I'm literally putting the concrete at full potential. Not even the iron is at full potential. Granted, I can't do it at full potential. I have it maxed out. The more I'm thinking about it. So I have another underlying issue, and I need to speed upgrade the... Okay, well, I don't really need that speed upgraded. I need this upgraded. Look at that. And thankfully I got power. And now this is sped up. And this is at 270. So now it's 45, 90, 135, 180, 225 if I'm doing my math right. Yeah. Yeah, that works, okay. Mental maths. Yeah, mental math. Alright, there's that, and concrete. Good. No power. That's fine. Thankfully for me, I don't actually need any special thingamabob going on here. And then this needs this upgrade because it's a grade 2 kind of thing, because it's 90 per minute. And then we can do a straight... Okay, I kind of don't want it to interfere with the drone as much as humanly possible. And now we got concrete. So this will produce 6 per minute. That is not going to be full speed of what I can do with these iron facilities. I probably will have to utilize these guys, because I'm going to be honest, that's not enough. Because that is doing this at full speed and not even full speed. I can actually get it at full speed, but I would like to produce reinforced plates as well. Screw it, I'm doing it. I'm making modular frames, because I already get reinforced plates with the other facilities, I think. Or places to build. So I think I'm good. I could be wrong. But I needed 8 for this. I'm using 6 for this. I can speed upgrade these though. So I'm like, I could upgrade these, speed them up a little bit more. So I'm not completely screwed over, but I would have preferred to not have to speed upgrade them. I mean, I could go for another iron spot, but I don't think there's any nearby that I'm not occupying. Yeah, there's that one very far away. There's 2 of them over there by the iron spot. So I mean, if I really wrong button. If I really wanted to, I could utilize these 2. But too far away. I could utilize these. That's copper. There's more iron over here. It's a lot of impure iron. That is kind of sad. Like, really sad. But yeah, I'm occupying a lot of the iron supply as it is. Yeah. Like, just in this little corner, I'm using almost all the iron. As it is. I know there's more iron down here that I could utilize and fly over, and if I wanted to do that, but I don't know. So this is Steve. This place is Steve, but it's not focusing purely on steel. But thankfully I am making steel. And kind of an excess too. I like it. Okay, I need to put my versatile framework in there. There. There we go. Sure, let's put that in there too. Yeah. So that does leave me with another issue, kind of. I need the iron. Still. Problem is, I don't know exactly what to do for that. I have these maxed out. Yep, that's maxed out. This is also maxed out. So that's 300 per minute. Right? I'm not summer swooping these because I'm gonna be honest, I could definitely use a summer swoop for other things. Maybe space elevator production, I don't know. You know. But I could max these out to insane amounts. Right? Because I need 8 of this. Actually, no, I don't even need 8. Because, like, now I'm thinking about it. Right? If I'm thinking about this properly. Right, I need 35. Oh, okay, good. We're good. So I need 35 iron for that guy, which, take into account kind of thing, it's just excess screw pieces because I only need 25 here. So that's 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, wait. How much do I have over there? Not gonna run. Still need extra. I need to pull iron from here. I don't need to pull a lot of iron from here, but I need to pull some iron from here. Wow, that's still not full. Why are you not filling up? I know I did kind of like max this thing out. Kind of. So I could do something here. Scratching my leg. So just for OCD purposes. There's some of those people. That's a conveyor splitter. I could do a smart splitter. We'll say about that distance. Probably a good one. No, I need a smart split that. So that works. And then we can do that. And that's smart splitting. This is an overflow, so the excess will be Just ready to go, get pushed out kind of thing. We don't need a Mark 4. Honestly, a grade 1 will do wonders. I would like to not interfere with materials as much as possible. So we could do something like that. There's that. Forgot to push it in. There's that. And then I need more power. These are not connected yet. So... shoot. So all those are powered. This needs to be configured to an iron ingot. Are you configured? You're configured. Why are you not? Why are you not work? Shoot. There we go. Yeah, that works. Works a little bit better. And then I can connect those two and pops your uncle, or however the phrase is said. Okay, I got that going. It's doing its thing and yada yada yada. So now I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I could actually get away with making a reinforced iron plate farm thing. Lock into place. Put it in the wrong rotation. What? So why are you not doing in the orientation I want you to go? Oh, I was. I was just being dumb. Yeah, I was just being dumb. Okay. So there's the reinforced plates. This is a little extra that could split 35 or 25, and then the extra goes over, and yada yada yada. And then these take extras. So that can get plugged in. That we'll do a little bit differently. Right, and then all these can do their thing. Produce what it needs. And then I probably need to flip it over. Or I could push it. No, I can't push it out. I would prefer not putting it in the coal. So, yeah, this produces 6 per minute. This does its thing. 7.5 per minute. And then this. Right, so I get a bunch of stuff. And then that extra iron that needs to get pushed over. Or the next line. Which leaves me with another question here. Do I have to build it vertically. I have to build it vertically here. As much as I don't want to build it vertically. Lock. Okay, good news is that's actually kind of in line with what I want. Lock into place, I kinda want it matching as much as possible. I say as much as possible, but that's not really too much of a good match. It's definitely lengthed. Okay. And that is a splitting piece there. This is a receiving end here. So I could drop it below. Let's drop it here. Let's get that. Do something like that. And then, where's my extra? I can get it out. right there. So it's hiding here. We do something like that, which works, in my opinion. Okay. And then this outputs this way. And then you do some weird funky little thing there, which I can live with, I get. Or I could just put it right here. No, because I need to stack. No? Eh. Ah. Okay. Blueprint. Heavy modular frame. Where are you at, my friend? Heavy modular frame. There you are. Alright, so flip you over to where I need you. I am missing iron plates. Ugh. I guess while I'm waiting, I can lock it in place, see if it's lined up. And then, so I can get stuff inserted this way. So the encased stuff, I'll need to move over, loop it around. Just not too much of a hassle. I mean, that's not bad. It's not bad at all. It's fine poor planning. That's what's going on here. Because I'm like, yeah, I was not expecting to make another heavy industrial frame thing, and then it's even worse because now I need to take that, slap it on top of this, and then get the nitrogen over to here, and the aluminum casings over here. So it's a little bit interesting. I need to place drones, and I need to place all that stuff, and yada yada yada. I could take that, bring it back over, and I'm definitely not going to have enough time to replenish my steel pipes, or not steel pipes, my iron plates, by the time I make the next layer. Though it's also not going to be as bad, because I don't need a heck of a lot. I could destroy these walls and I'm basically good. I could destroy... I could get rid of some of that layer. I could get rid of that. So, like, I'm generally, or like, safely okay, I think. Kind of just waiting. Come on. Sweet. Alright. So now this is waiting for... Oh, no. I need more iron. No. That's not good. Okay. So, in chips, this one can be resolved fairly easily. Right. I need more iron. That's what it comes down to, for sure. Okay, that's pretty easy to handle. Settle for all that. This side, this is where the problem can begin. I can remove some of that. I can remove some of this fluff. So now I can utilize some of that. And then I can also utilize this. And a little bit of this. Cut that down a little bit. I could cut this back. I'm gonna be honest, I could just cut off that whole part. I could bring this down, but that would make that look weird. I could, if I really, really wanted to, I could shave that off, but I'm not going to. I'm not too worried about it. Alright. So, I need more iron. I got all of this plugged in. Except one. And that one I needed for... I mean, technically I needed it for this. But I needed it for, this. Right? And that's where one of the extras will come from. And then I need to take this one, slap this over, bring it all the way over to here. Actually, let's just do something like that. Yeah, of course. Close enough. Okay. Oh, and that's gonna send me a bunch of... shoot. You know what? Let's just power these guys up. Just get them going. Yeah, if they'll start producing concrete, get that whole thing going. This will be producing iron, and we'll be doing it wonderfully. And that's as much as I can do. I will require more iron, annoyingly, because of this fiasco, where I need even more iron here. I need 80 per minute and 30. So I need 4 more. I could just reduce the fluff here a little bit. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Surprisingly, I can get away with that. Okay. So, in chips, this will have to play by a different game, essentially. Do that. Do this. And then I hope I don't have to expand this out even more. It's actually like I need to bring this up 120. That's actually 150. I need to bring it up to 150. That's what this is. So that gets that whole thing situated. Need to go over here. Get this speed upgrade over here. So I need to have it go up 150. Base is 120. I boosted it up 180, so we will be producing extra. So I hope this is not an issue. Kind of problem. And for extra kicks and giggles, we'll upgrade this to a grade 4 all the way over. And these are not powered yet, so there's that. And they'll be producing a lot, which is fine. That should give me time to recoup on that material here. Alright. Okay, and now we can do a conveyor wall, bring 3 of them together. And then we'll just do a grid 1 there. This is 30 each. And then we'll slap that one in. Definitely questionable. That is... I'm not even going to sugarcoat it. That's questionable. I just realized none of this is actually doing anything because it's not plugged in. Why are you reduced? Are you not getting the materials you need? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They're producing 5. Multiples of 5? Yeah, you are. You're just not... Wait. Oh, yeah. So you're just taking a minute to fill up. Right? Yeah, you still need to fill, that's why. I heard it. Okay. So that'll start filling up in a moment. Probably. So none of these are powered. That's good. I guess I can let these just build up. Its resources in a moment. Alright. And then we can plug that in. Plug that in. Okay. Now I have the heavy modular frame that I can produce. It's going to take it a minute to get to this point, but that's fine. I am totally fine with that. Now I have another dilemma. Where do I put my drones? And then, even worse, I didn't have my concrete ready to go yet. Come on. There we go. There's that. Okay. Thankfully, concrete's not being produced yet. Oh my gosh, I'm beyond stupid right now. No joke, I am beyond stupid right now. So... I forgot I already had it set for me to be able just to process just straight on. So I actually don't need to deal with this corner here at all. Like, this, we can pretend it never existed, though it's forever in the digital universe, so yeah. Yeah. So, go me. We will put a default, and we'll just take this corner, and then we go straight. No, shoot. Then we go straight, and then we'll say like we'll go like that. Do something like that. It will actually do some concrete stuff. It's reducing the concrete now. More than likely have things in overflow now, which is kind of on me, as it is. Okay. Just wanted to make sure if it has anything. Okay. And then, for extra kicks and giggles, I just want to also verify that this is not producing anything extra. Same thing there. These are output items, I believe. Same with this. And just to be extra sure, in case there's an overflow, I can get that handled. So, yeah, there's all that. It's running at full steam, at least I believe. There might be an overflow, but this should all be a exact ratio, or at least I hope. And then for here, I am not making the modular frames yet. Can now. It's going to take it a little bit to do so. So now the next thing I have to worry about is this. We can get... I need a blender for this. Back. So... should I have it input this way? Okay, I could back it up a little bit, lock it in, do something like that, right? So this blender, right? I need fused modular frame. I need heavy modular frame, aluminum casing, and nitrogen gas. So I will have to fly a drone for... Oh, this is... I am not producing the heavy modular frames for that ratio. So I need 50 there, and then I can import the nitrogen gas. To be honest, I could just have Nitro move over to here. I'm not hell-bent on just dumping nitrogen bottles into inventory. So I could just go over to there, reformat it here. How much steel or iron do I have? Got a considerable amount. Okay. Now I'm hoping I can make some drone ports at this moment in time. It's in transport. So here's a drone port. Surface is too uneven. That's fine. I have another issue I need to resolve now. I'm realizing. So this drone port, that one will be from Nitra. Actually, no, that one won't be from Nitra because I need room for processing. This one will be from Nitra because I don't have to process there. I could kite the batteries from there, loop it over to here so I could split it, kind of. So that does bring me another issue. Wreck. Well, luckily for me, I didn't actually set this as overflow yet. This is any, and this side will be overflow. Okay, so now I can actually take this, bring it over to here. I would prefer not to overlap my equipment as much as possible. So we could do something like this. And then we'll leave it like that for now. More just so I have an idea where I can actually put stuff. But this is input of power. Wrong level. Can I go all the way to 10? I can. Alright, we're gonna do that. So we can kite this. But, oh, there we go. Hi, Herbert. How you doing, bro? Yeah, and then we can put that down. Do something like this. And then... do something like that. So when I do receive batteries, it gets split 50-50. 50% will go over there, 50% will go over here. And then, now I'm thinking about it, I should probably do something like this, where, if I can find it, jeez. Where, oh, I hit buttons. Sorry, I'm not worried about people seeing that. Okay. So there's that. But now that also does remind me I don't need to do a display capture. So. Yeah, okay. This is for Minnie. From Minnie to Steve. So this is Steve from Minnie. So I need to have another drone port over there for Minnie, and then that's where I could take some more aluminum. And then this is from Steve, or this is Steve from Nitra. Nitra. It has no power, but I can go this port and I can select a port, and then I could say Nitra to Home Depot. Right? And then I can do this, and I could say Steve from Nitra. Wonder why it looks a little slow. There we go. So now we can get some batteries, or at least I hope. And that would be that system, fueling system there. We could take this, we can plug this in somewhere down here. Type power. Okay, that's maxed. That's not. How about this? Okay, that's also not maxed. So we could take this. Oh, it's starting to get a little nervous. Oh, that's the blender. I was like, what the heck is that thing? Did not recognize it for a moment. Okay, that was not important phone beepage. Beepages. Okay. So, is my iron overflowing? Is it underflowing? Okay, that's filled, that's filled. So all these should be filled. No, you're not. Why are you not filled? Because you're at the very last end. You're at the very last piece. Okay, then. Nah, it looks like you're not even needing a lot, so it works. Perfect, batteries are coming. Ah, shoot. Oh, yeah, I got the nitrogen bottles ready to go. So I still need to do some processing mumbo jumbo for this, but the best part is I could just throw away the bottles. So from here, that slight voice crack that I just had right there, that was awesome. So I can take a packager. That's a packager. Not, I was going to say refinery, but I need a packager. So I could take this packager, and I could just straight up slap it right on. Basically, just nice little slap peroxide. Frick. So I could take this packager, right? I could slap it just right on. Ready to go. Right? Get this going. And then I can do unpackaged nitrogen gas. I got no power, which is fine. It's super easy to handle all that fun stuff. Let's go to logistics. Let's do a Mark 1 pipeline, because I don't know exactly how bad I need to do something. That's the only gaseous item I need. And then from here, I can plug in this, right? And I should actually have a decent supply ready to go. And then from here, this is output. I don't need an input from Mini. So this works out for me as well. And then I could do some overflow mumbo jumbo if I need to. For the most part, I'm not worried about it. But the nitrogen gas, so what I did realize, I need to actually give it some space. So if I have an overflow, it doesn't cause too much of a mess with my drone. So I just need room for a splitter, a smart splitter to be exact. Smart splitter. We'll say the one directly is Annie, and then the one on the left is overflow, which I'm not too worried about. And then we can take the packager, flip it over, slap it in, much as we want. We'll do a grade 5 just for kicks and giggles. And then we'll do that. And then we'll take logistics. Yeah, clean pipeline, I guess we'll do. And this is not powered yet. I'm going to stick a power line down just for kicks and giggles. Let's bring our way, make our way down. And then let's just plug it into an extra spot if any. There is an extra spot, thankfully. So now we can plug this in, and that's already plugged in, those are already plugged in. So now this is unpackaging. So now this needs an output to the sink. So speaking of sink, I put it in the wrong spot, or I was looking in the wrong spot. So now we can flip it over. Let's line it up a little bit better. It's going to be in the way, and that's fine. Don't care. And then we can do a merge. And it outputs that way. And then we can take this. I don't know how fast this thing's going to be. And then I just realized I probably should backfill that. Storage crate that instead of what I just did here. But that's fine. So this is not going to get the aluminum casings yet. I need to set something from Nitra. So this is Steve from Mini, or not Nitra, from Mini. I need something from Mini. So this is input. I can adjust this a little bit. I need a storage container here. And me being a dum-dum bubblegum, kinda can't do that. But I could plug this in real quick. Just so I can dump out those things. So what I should actually be doing, back this up a little bit. Back this up a little bit. Let that do its thing for a second. We'll keep that there for now, but I do need a storage container for this. So that's a direct output, and I need a storage container for this, just so I'm not wasting everything directly. I still have some leeway. And then that's when I do a smart splitter here. No, I'm dumb. Okay. That's fine. I'll get it. I'll get the hang of it eventually. Let's do a smart splitter, right? As close as possible to these two materials, or two buildings. And then we can go organization, storage container, flip it over, do something like that as close as possible. And, you know, I'll live with that. And then we can max this out, because why not? And then from here, that's where I need a merging item to do something like that. And then we could take this, do that. And it's not going to be formatted in any way, shape, or form to be an interference, or at least I think. And on this side, this will be the overflow, and then same thing with this. This will be overflow. And then just to be, no, because if it, I would like that to be, no. So in case I do, for whatever reason, get a mixture, aka I just messed up something and forgot, or didn't notice, then, you know, it's fine. But we could do packaged nitrogen gas. You could do just pipeline gas, nitrogen in the filter. What? Okay, and then we can plug that in. Alright, so now from here, that's full. Now we could take this refinery that I've been playing with for like 5 minutes. Not refinery, dang it, packager. We could do something like that. That's a direct connect. My nose is really itchy, what the heck? And then, okay, blender. We could go this way. Lock into place, right? Just so I can do something like that. Right? And then we could take this. How much aluminum do I require for this? Infused thingamabob here. So I cannot make that rate there. But I could do 25 nitrogen gas per minute. Okay, so that means I could actually reduce this speed if I want. So let's do unpackaged nitrogen gas. 240 per minute? I only need 25. So I'm going to be burning through my bottled nitrogen. That's for sure. And I need 50 aluminum casings. So I might be burning through my aluminum casings as well, depending. How full is my battery? Okay, we'll leave that. And then I only need 50 a minute. Right, so this is not powered, and that's fine. It's powered now. And that's also powered. That's going to be doing its thing, and then that's where I go to the logistics, get a line there. Now it's producing gas. And I could put those heavy modular frames in there, and then aluminum casings I will have to go in and do my thing. So now I could take this infused, and I do have room over there, so I don't need to worry about losing stuff in there. Yada yada yada. So now I could take a conveyor lift, bring it back down, bring it down to like this. I don't need that fast. And then, just so I'm not interfering with the conveyor belt as much as possible, per usual, I would prefer not to interfere with that. I don't even know where to go. That's kind of how bad this is right now. Okay. And then something like that. And that gets merged, and then it does its whole thing, and then it goes into my drone spot, and then it gets emptied, and goes over to there. And now I need to go to Mini, the aluminum spot, get this figured out. So Steve for Mini, all ports, I will need to get Steve for Mini, or get it. I get batteries, batteries are already in, perfect. It's gonna say, let's just dump that fuel in there real quick. Alright. And now, I can get that heavy infused nitrogen thing somewhat going somewhere. And then I could take this. I could take this over. Perfect. And then I can go to Mini. Actually, hang on. Let me destroy. Actually, no, I won't destroy this one. I'll just keep this for later. It says Nitro. I'll say to be determined. Just so it's for later use at some point. I might have to change the filtration systems. No, I don't. I don't need to. Oh, hey, I'm actually getting extra heavy modular frames. All right. I like the look of that. Sweet. All right, now I need to go to Mini. I misspelled nitro infused. I just realized. All right, while this is happening, let me go check on X, see if anything else happened here. Just to be sure. Okay, nothing else. There we go. Okay, I'm not missing much. All right, and then we go through this one. I'm flying. Oh. And I let go, I forget. But honestly, I actually really like this area as well. I mean, just look at that. That looks awesome. You know, this one I'm actually really, really proud of. This place here. I mean, just look at it. Oh. I am actually, like, ignore that last part. I like this. I love seeing this whole thing actually function. Like, that's actually decently organized. This is decently organized. And, like, it's just organized. I like it. And then we get to this last part where I'm like, alright, cool, and I need to add some last second pieces here. I need to add a drone port here for this guy and a drone port here for this guy. And that's where it got messy. And this is where it also gets messy. Super messy. So... this is extra aluminum casings. It gets split. No, it doesn't get split. What is going on here? Oh, if it's overfilled somehow, then it gets dumped into the sink. So we could take this aluminum casing. It gets tossed in a storage container. And it does something funky. I will admit, it's not my best work. Oh, also I have aluminum casings over here. Crystal oscillator. Am I not producing those things that well? Even out of summer sleep out of here. I just make 1 per minute. That's why. And that requires 1.25 per minute. But okay. That's also why. But I'm actually really following aluminum casings here. And then the extra aluminum casings, they get sent out that way. As extra. Which, that makes sense why that's going like this. I have to relearn this because it's been a minute since I've been here. So honestly, I actually don't need to worry about storage containers for this because, well, that. So, I could. Alright, good, I get high-speed connectors. Yeah, I have another one set up. Perfect, I can get that plugged in over here. Yeah. So now, batteries. Batteries, batteries, batteries. This is going to continue the mess. And I'm definitely not proud of adding on to it more, but I'm too lazy to clean it up. So I guess I'll accept what I've been causing. It's like a requirement now. So, yeah. Ah, dang it. Okay, close enough. Alright. So there's no out. Oh, that is full on bottles. Jeez. I have an overflow thing on this, right? I don't even have an overflow on this. Oh. That's not good. Actually, it's kind of okay. Because that still gets processed enough to not worry about it. I think. I should probably essentially burn that, but... Oh, I didn't put a splitter down yet. Yeah, just a regular splitter there. Bum 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 bum. Right. Alright, and then from here, this is Nitra. I'm in all caps. Nitra 2. I cannot type Steve. Right? And then I could say this port. This port will be Steve from Nitra. Nitra 2. Nitra to Steve. Oh shoot, wait. Oh no. This isn't Nitra at all. This is mini. All ports. This port. Mini. Minnie to Steve. No, wait. No. It has to be Steve from... Frick. Shoot. Okay, this port. Yeah, and I don't want Steve from Nitro. I want... I'm gonna mess this up so bad. I thought I had it set up. I don't think I did. I don't think I had it set up. Shoot. Crap. Poopy. Why am I doing that? Why do I need... No, I need the equipment workshop. I need a pocket POW. And then... this port... no port. Okay. Minnie, we'll send to Steve. I need to go back to Steve, set up Steve for Minnie, drone port, and then I'm good. Or at least I hope. I hope I'm good. I won't be surprised if I'm not making a lot of aluminum. Oh, actually, no, I'm making plenty of aluminum casings here. So, that's not a worry. I need to go back over. I need to set up a tube transport here. So, I like this portion of the manufacturing. Once you get to here, that's when I'm like, yeah, I have no idea what I'm doing now. Slap it on. Got it good. That's what happened there. But, yeah. And then I heavily utilize the aluminum facilities here. That's what all this is. I actually really love that look. I love that a lot. Gosh, I'm actually like really proud of that place. I don't know. I'm definitely against the, or not against. I don't know. I don't see the appeal of decorating it. I like it way too much. I like seeing the whole thing function. I don't want to hide it behind a wall. Now, if I had to protect it from rain, yeah, I guess I would have to cover it. But since rain is not really a deteriorating thingy in this game, I'm not worried about it. I feel like we're destroy stuff. I don't know. Ooh, there's a drone right there, by the way. Yeah, make a drone. I don't think I made a drone. Wait. Oh, it says I can use the paintbrush. That's a lie. Okay. And then from here... Whether drone ports is to be determined. Herbert! Oh shoot, I did it again. I forget, I don't have power directly right there. Gosh. Okay, so, in chips. This drone port here. Steve from Minnie, so I did have one. This port, okay, no select destination. This is to Minnie to Steve, and then this is... I need this port. Steve from Minnie. Okay, do I have a drone? I do now. So that should start its work. Right. Do I have aluminum casings on me? I mean, technically I do. Let's do that. Let's do that. Okay, let's start. Whoa. All right. With this going on like so, or this is actually perfect timing. I don't know what was going on with that very last part of that sentence, or the previous sentence, but so I think I've actually reached a decent stopping point. I will... Where's that crate? I just saw a dismantle crate, the hover. Yeah. It's somewhere over there. I don't know where. But, sorry. So, I think I hit a good stopping point where I did create this, and I don't really have enough time for anything else. It's 8:50 p.m. Mountain Standard Time, so it's basically about time when I hop off. So, yeah. I'm gonna wait for the drone, but it's just so everyone can be ready to settle down or move on to someone better if they need to. But I'm gonna wait for this drone to pop over, just to be 100% certain, 100% certain that it's good to go. But yeah, it says 2.6 stacks per minute. Granted, it also takes forever to get here. That's not mini. That's not mini to Steve. Or is it? No, it's not. Yeah, it's not. Okay. Honestly, I love drones. I love these drones. I should probably figure out the train, but I love the drones. Like, I like it. It's good. I just gotta say that's also interesting. That is cool. Okay, Minnie, are you coming? Kind of waiting for Minnie. Minnie! Also, I just gotta say, the huge... like, the change in this game. You know, from when you start to where I'm at now. Like, I'm not even... I don't even think I'm endgame level stuff. I'm like mid-game. I think I've been told I'm mid-game. I believe it. I 100% believe I'm mid-game. Like, this looks... I love the progression that you can get in this game. Actually, how many hours do I have in this game? This is where I can review my display capture thing again. I gotta figure this out. I wanna see, how many hours do I have in this game? Okay. So I'm like a baby compared to some of the people I talk to in chat. I have 150 hours, almost 150 hours. How much does my friend have? Oh, it doesn't even tell me. Boo. Okay. Is that my... Ah! Wait, I have 150 hours in this game. That is... not even a sneeze in comparison to some of the people I talk to in chat about this game. Just gonna dump those batteries in here. Alright, I just want to verify that this is actually functional. It is. That's doing its thing, that's sending things over, and me being dumb bubblegum probably should have changed the speed on that. Excuse me. But hey, I think this is actual functional. Didn't really plan a lot today, but I got a lot done today, which is really, really good news. I like this. I don't know what I will be setting myself up to do next. I do have to redo the tube support transport stuff, and then I could start the radar, but I'm also not hell-bent on exploring, so I'm like, I don't know. Why are these not running? No, yeah. Anyways, yeah. So I'm going to sit right here just so I can be able to enjoy the view when I get back on. Next week, tomorrow I'm celebrating my birthday and won't be streaming. I'll be spending time with family. Then Friday, Saturday, I usually I have it off. Or I don't stream on Fridays and Saturdays, also Sundays. So that leaves me with Monday. So next week for me to stream again. Also, I'm tempted to do a giveaway. I'm saying it out loud, so I should be committing to it at some point. But also I have to check if Wizards of the Coast appreciates me doing it this way. but I have a bunch of pre-release cards, and I'm not going to show the codes because I don't want people redeeming it prematurely. But this is from when I play Magic the Gathering pre-releases, or like buy the boxes. But yeah, like these things. I never use them, and none of my friends actually redeem these. So I'm like, what if I could just actually like somewhat boost my streams, whatever, do giveaways? And like it's Magic the Gathering. Like that's one of the things I would like to talk about, or like play with people or talk with people about like mean combos, whatever. But you know, maybe do a giveaway, especially with Final Fantasy. I'm going to be doing that Friday, the Final Fantasy pre-release. I don't know if I will like play it because I suck at building a deck. It takes me forever to build an actually good deck. Granted, I'm also the guy that like I learn as I go. I don't just go immediately to CDH rec and do it that way. Though it's a good idea, but I'm also like, where's the fun in deck building if you're just using something to do it for you? But I don't know. Sorry, I went on a ramble. But since I said it out loud, I'm gonna double check, or like just in case Wizards of the Coast does not appreciate that idea. I'm gonna have to find a way to look, even though it's a very, very, very specific thing. I might just need to look up like streamer giveaways, like Magic the Gathering giveaways, see what they do. But I don't know. So I'm gonna verify first. I'm assuming it's not a problem at all because I spent the money to do it, to get those cards. I didn't steal it from anybody because that was mine. That's the stuff I got, you know. So yeah, I don't know. I'm assuming it's fine, but I'm gonna double check just in case. Don't want to start drama already. But alright, thank you guys for watching. I am wrapping things up officially. Gonna save just to be extra sure, because sometimes I forget to save. And then yeah, thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys 5 p.m. Mountain Standard Time.